Welcome back. Smooth and Crypto. I'm your host, Maxwell Smooth. It is day 65 in Titan X. We have seen a lot of bullish updates on Hyper, and things are going just as we expected, right? A lot of volatility, hyperinflation as we can speak right now, but overall, things are looking very solid. We have a lot of great things coming ahead, and I couldn't be more bullish. People hate that I'm this bullish, but that's fine, right? I'm sticking to my guns. I really, really like this project, and I'm going to continue to cover it every day I can. And I've been very active on Twitter, and I have a huge live stream with the Verse January 4th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, and it's going to be awesome, right? We're going to have a lot of discussion, a lot of ins and outs, a lot of alpha, and yeah, if you have time, pop in, check it out. I'll definitely be tweeting about it at Smooth and Crypto at Twitter. So let's just pop into the stats. So estimated Titan X at the end of a miner is 1.34 billion. Still a lot of coins at the end of a miner, right? Looking very nice. ETH to start a miner, 0.2105 ETH, roughly $481. Market value of the miner is 35.15. Still pretty solid, still a 6.3x, right? And this is at current market price of 502621. So we had a low, right? And we've been pumping a little bit in the past, 6, 7 hours. So it's looking really good. Current Titan per day of mining is now officially under 6.4 million, right? We're at 6.392 million. And early adoption amplifier is at 8.17%. So that daily update is continuously doing its thing, and it won't stop, right? It's just programmed to do it, code, right? And it's not going to stop no matter what anybody says, what anybody's doing. So it's still looking very, very good. So we're on day 2 of the 8-day payout, and we already have $240,000 in there. Very, very bullish as always. Every time an 8-day payout comes, I wonder how quickly it's going to replenish and refill. And overall, having almost $250,000 in there in one day, right, is crazy bullish, right? We're almost at 2 million in the 28-day payout, and we're about to hit 5 million in the 90-day and the 369-day payout, and we officially have passed $2.2 million in the 888-day payout. So the payouts have been killing it. Staking, in my opinion, is one of my favorite things about this project, and getting paid out in ETH and start new miners and stuff. And people are saying this and that about the miners not being profitable, right? And at the end of the day, right, with hyperinflation and with the coin price going down, of course, short-term miners are going to lose value, right? 30-day miners, 14-day miners, and stuff like that. But that's par for the course. And overall, the fact that where you got to be a little bit longer on your stakes, I mean, on your mines, is very bullish in my opinion, right? It will create less inflation over time, especially with people delaying their gratification. And overall, it's still a very, very good return. I mean, a 6.5x, 6.3x, right, in 280 days is still very good, right? But the overall thing that I want to remind everybody is coin accumulation. That is one of the most important parts of Titan X, right? It's not as much about price as it is coin accumulation, right? Because we know what it's going to do. We're in hyperdeflation in the future, so it's looking really nice. The buy and burn is still sitting at roughly about $32 million, and we're still doing 3.33 ETH every callable every 8 minutes, and we officially have passed 15,000 ETH bought and burned. So it's still pushing, it's still doing its thing, and I'm still very bullish. I mean, I can't believe that we, are still holding pretty strong to that 32 total $1 million mark. And overall, right, people are selling, a lot of their or Titan X, right? But one thing I will say is yet again, right in that range of the 2.4 million, right? But we're at $2.2 million in liquid Titan X, right? Almost less than 6%. I mean, 7%. 849 billion Titan X liquid. Staked is at 4.1 million. I mean, 4.1 trillion. Buy and burn is officially over 7 trillion tokens bought and burned. So it's doing exactly what it's programmed to do, right? It's not here to boost the price right now in these hyperdeflationary days. I mean, hyperinflationary days. It's here to burn tokens. That's it. Buying and burning. That's all it's here to do. It's not our Lord and Savior, right? This is not going to dictate if the price is going to absolutely moon. It is a factor, but it's not the only thing that's supposed to be doing it. So buy and burn has officially bought over 58% of the total tokens. So I'm loving this pie chart. It looks really nice. It looks really clean and soon to be under 7%. So it's looking really, really great. And go over to the Dune Analytics. Officially over 230,000 unique addresses or unique miners, and officially over 12,000 users. So 43.1 thousand ETH has been used. Just another milestone, right? Passing 12,000. It's looking really nice. I'm loving it. This just shows the growth that we have and that we're continuing to push up. And it's slow grind, right? It's not going to happen overnight. And that's the thing everybody has to realize. This is not a short term project. It never has been a short term project. And the people that game the system, unfortunately, right, they can make some money now and this and that, but long term, the better. And we're continuously growing. We're the daily updates doing its thing, and it's not going to stop, right? And we still have a ton of long-term miners and still a lot of short-term miners to go. So I think once all these 30-day miners are up, depending on what the price is doing, depending on anything else, I really think people are either going to exit the system after this 30 days, or they're going to put in a 60 or 90-day miner, and then we'll be, right into April. So right into May. So I mean, it's looking really good. And the buy and burn, let's check it out, right? It's been ripping, right? It's been absolutely ripping. It's been, the same dollar amount basically, right, for a while now, but overall it's burning even more tokens. So 479 billion tokens bought and burned today. Huge. Biggest peak, most bought and burned since existence. So I have to remind everybody we are on day 65, right? 65. Everybody relax. It is going to be okay. This thing is going to do exactly what we know it's going to do, and I'm really excited, man. It's looking absolutely amazing, in my opinion. And to go over the bookmarks, right? First protocol, new hyper will focus on maximizing Liquid Titan X. Second protocol, old hyper will get a new name, right? Crazy that he's going to make two different ones. We'll focus on maximizing Stake Titan X. So originally, hyper was both of these, right? You could use Liquid and you can use staked amount in your for hyper. But now the official first iteration of hyper will have only usage of Liquid Titan X. So these stats, right, of all of these liquid, either people are going to roll their miner Titan X into these, or they're just going to have to buy off the open market. So this is going to be such an amazing thing, not only for price action, but to keep dropping that liquid supply. So I'm really, really pumped that he decided to switch it and make it two separate things instead of just both in one. I think it would have been a lot of good game theory, but overall, the main thing that's affecting the price is the liquid supply and is the selling and inflation of the coin. So if we can narrow down and really cut a lot of that incoming liquid supply and the bind burns continuously doing what it's doing, this is going to make a huge run up. So I'm really liking it, right? As Jake said, roughly 60% done with the coding. Very, very important, right? Also working on hyper new UI. So we have very, very good news, and we're very close to hyper officially coming out. And like you said, hyper 0 point. If you know, you know. So I'm really pumped about hyper. Hyper is going to be absolutely amazing, and the liquid supply is going to get eaten, right? Hyperinflationary to super, super hyperdeflationary. Stats are showing hyperdeflationary will hit when you least expect it and sooner than you realize. You don't have much time to mine. Only 7% liquid supply. Why though? If you know, you know. So build on Titan X. So this is the daily update, right? And as you can see, let's I'm gonna go smaller. As you can see, we are in the most uh, inflationary days, right? We are all the way up here. Imagine when we get to day 500, day 1000, day 1500, day 2000, right? This is why I'm saying it is a long term project, right? So the end cap is 800. So we're at, what, 6.3 million, almost 6.4 million per day. So ton, and we're almost dropped, right? 25% of the total inflation coming out, right? Total mineable. So obviously, over time, depending on price, mining could be either very profitable or less profitable, depending on what you set your miners to and how much those mining power you have. You cannot forget about T rank every day. The T rank will go lower, right? So it every single day, if you want to start miners, it is better to start today than it is tomorrow, no matter what, right? And that just locks in that T rank and locks in where you are at in the mining. And overall, this number is going to continuously go lower. So I'm pretty happy, right? ETH cost per miner, right? That's going to consistently go up and eventually be 1 ETH. So I love the day target of 2000. Day 2000 is when a lot of this stuff is absolutely going to be in full flame mode, and I can't wait. Right. So this was what, 4 hours ago, right? So we've already dropped, almost 0.7% in liquid supply since then. So it's looking great. I'm very excited. Also, right, we had a hyper new white paper dropping in a couple days. So everybody be on the lookout. And, when it comes out, I'm going to obviously do a video on it and, roll over what's going on. So I'm pretty pumped about that. Everybody that's really on Twitter and stuff that really supports um, Titan X, we, for the most part, have done green circles around everything. So thank you for 1,000 followers on Twitter. I officially am a green circle gang. Green circles on Twitter profiles, YouTube profiles, Telegram profiles. So we are very, very, you know, uh, together on this. And overall, it looks really nice when a lot of people are commenting on different things, and it just shows green circles all over the place. So it's a very good thing about branding, and it'll show, people kind of what, if you're in it or if you're out. So if you love Titan X, I would suggest put the green circle on your profile picture. It's pretty easy and it looks really nice. So and K for K Crypto, if you haven't found him or watched him, he does a mainly Pulse Chain stuff, Pulse X and Hex. And I'm in all of those, right? And I'm going to continue to be in all of them because I really, really love those products as well. But he did a, uh what should I do an in-depth analysis on and this and that. So he says, I believe this is the winner. Hashtag Titan X has been getting a lot of attention. Going to give it a full video once my notes are in order. Let me cook. So it's very big. He has, obviously what, 45K on Twitter, and he has more on YouTube. So it's going to be a big video. I'm really excited to at least see his perspective on everything. And whether it's good or bad, I think it's good publicity either way. And Titan X is, if you believe in it, it's going to be absolutely crazy. And overall, one of the best projects, in my opinion. And I'm really excited about the future. All right, let me just double check. Yeah, so Armin Shamoon, right? He does a lot of great work as well. TitanX.watch now shows staking payouts on TitanX user page. So total payout in ETH, and dollar at the time of payout. Breakdown of individual payouts claimed. Note this does not include any payouts that have not yet been claimed to the user. So we'll pop this up. So it shows stakes, right? And it shows the value of your stakes are uh, 1.383, $1,383. And the original value, right? It shows you each one and what you put in it, what price it was versus what it is now. Very, very awesome. And then it also shows your staking payouts. So down here, it shows what it's paid out in ETH and the dollar amount at the current ETH price. So titanx.watch is a very, very informative website that really shows you some good stats on not only the community, but your own Titanx stuff. So it's looking really good. We have a lot of great content creators that are doing a lot of different stuff, and there's 10 plus projects already starting to be built on titanx. So we'll see which one's good, we'll see which one's bad, but overall I just love the fact that we're continuously building and moving forward, and every single day the daily updates just ripping, and I'm pretty pumped, right? In the next week or so, I will have my website up with all of my different Titanx merch and stuff like that. I have a lot of fire ideas, and yeah, if this video gets to 2,000 views, I will absolutely put it up earlier. So we're running it up, we're growing, we're moving. A lot of bullishness, right? Hyper is right around the corner, and I cannot wait till that white paper comes out. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's over 70. Well, now it's 68% of people that watch this video are not subscribed. And I'm talking to you. You're watching my video right now and you're not subscribed. Like, what are you doing, dude? It takes 1 second. Just click that button. And if you're on Twitter, click that follow button. I appreciate everybody who watches. It really makes my day. And I love doing these videos. So we're going to keep grinding. Till next time. Peace.